we need to find the tangent plane and normal line of this function. Now here I had it as f of xyz, but I'll just write it as f of xy now because I want to have it as z equal function of x and y. Alright, now again the equation of the tangent plane. Let's build the equation and talk about it a bit. Remember, change in z, and by the way, let's call this z is equal to 2x squared plus 6xy squared minus 25x squared y cubed, because f of xy is really z. Now a change in z is equal to the partial derivative of z with respect to x times a change in x plus the partial derivative of z with respect to y times a change in y. Alright, now you can see here that if you consider the cancellation of z, change in z, and the both delta z's, you have change in x and change in x as well. Just that this is a small change in x, while this is the rate at which z changes as x changes. Alright, now let's consider that small change to be 1 minus the point at which you have 2, 3. So z minus z naught is equal to partial of z with respect to x, x minus x naught, plus partial of z with respect to y, y minus y naught. Alright, so you see that. Now we have the partial of z with respect to x and the partial of z with respect to y. One thing you can consider is if you rewrite this and put all of this on the left equals 0, this is what you would have. Partial of z with respect to x, x minus x naught, plus partial of z with respect to y, y minus y naught. Then you would have to add z naught to both sides and subtract z. But when you put this in bracket now, if you put all of this in bracket, instead of having this, you consider that you subtract z minus z naught, alright, equals 0. Now what would be delta z by delta z? Let's see, you say plus negative 1 times x minus x naught. So it means that delta z by delta z is equal to negative 1. When it comes to finding the normal line, you're going to have to use this fact. Alright? Now, all of this is an equation in x, y, and z. But in this case, you have delta z by delta z. Delta of the function by delta z, it happens to be negative 1, which occur right here. Alright? We're going to use that fact later on. Now, here, this is the form that the tangent plane equation will take. Let's find the tangent plane here, and then in another video we'll find the normal line. Now we need to find delta z by delta x. Now delta z by delta x is equal to and remember, right now I have the flu. My voice isn't that clear, all right, and I tend to be coughing some of the time. Well, let's see. Delta Z by delta X is 2 to 4X. So this would be 4X plus 6Y squared plus 6Y squared minus 2 times 25 is 50. It would be minus 50xy cubed. Okay, and delta Z by delta Y is equal to Y is equal to, this would be 2, 6, 12, 12xy. So that's 12xy. Then 25, 3, that's 75. X squared, Y squared. So that's minus 75x squared Y squared. Alright? Now, in this case, if you look at this and you consider Z naught, we want to find Z naught from here. We know X naught is 2, Y naught is 3. Remember, X naught, Y naught, Z naught is the location of the point. That's a point of tangency between the tangent plane and the surface. That's where they touch. Alright, we have X naught, Y naught. What is Z naught? Naught would be, when you put 2 for X, 2 2's 4, 4 2's 8. So that would be 8 plus, alright, let me work this out. 6 by 2 by 3 squared minus 25 by 2 squared by 3 cubed okay, so that's 8 plus, I'm going to be using my calculator off the air. Let me just locate the calculator. Alright, so 6 2's 12 times 3 3's 9 is 108 minus 2 2's 4 times 3 3's 9, 9 3's 27 times 25 is 2700. So Z naught, let me calculate that. So it's negative 2584 minus 2584. Okay, so that is Z naught. Alright, so let's write down the equation of the tangent plane. Z minus Z naught to be Z minus negative 2584 is equal to delta Y by delta Z. That's 4x plus 6y squared minus 50xy cubed times x minus x naught. X minus x naught was what again? 2 plus then delta y by delta z, 12xy minus 75 x squared y squared y minus y naught. Okay, so what you have here is z plus 2584 equals, remember x is 2 and y is 3, so it's 4 2s 8 plus 3 3s 9 9 6s 54 minus 2 times 3 3s 9 9 3s 27 equal, multiply that by 50, you get 2700 x minus 2 plus no, 12 times 2 times 3 is 72 minus 75 times 2 squared is 4 times 3 squared is 9 is 2700 y minus 3. So work this out now. Z plus 2584 equals, no, I have x minus 2, but the number before it is 8 plus 54 minus 2700 giving us 2638. So 2638 here plus oh boy, y minus 3. What's the number before it? 72 minus 2700 gives, it would be negative 2628. Alright, so z equals, multiply out the brackets, 2638 x minus 2638 times 2 is 5276 minus 2628y plus 2628 times 3 gives us 7884. Alright, and you subtract 2584, which is here, you subtract that. So z equals now 2638x minus 2628y. Your numbers now, you have negative 5276 plus 7884 minus 2584, which is 24.